Welcome to another Ghosts with Legendary. Today I'm going to be talking about what I hope to see in the next Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I did just go and check out the E3 gameplay and it looked pretty promising actually. I think it looked better than what I was hoping for, and I'm actually kind of excited now. But before we get into that, the gameplay that you're going to be seeing is Drop Zone on Warhawk. I think I used the Remington. I was really going for a 50 kill game, but I guess the last 30 seconds I couldn't find anybody, so it was restricted to 48, but I hope you enjoy the gameplay. In this video, I am going to be going over a list of like 8 or 9 things about Call of Duty Advanced Warfare that I hope to see. Maybe I can provide some facts from the E3 gameplay, but let's just jump right in. So, I'm hoping for not more of the same. I'm getting tired of seeing almost the same exact thing in every single Call of Duty, and I think they really need to try to make this Call of Duty different to get more people back from Battlefield to play this Call of Duty. I'm hoping that they actually do make a good Call of Duty, because I know that when Ghosts came out, a lot of people went to Battlefield. The numbers are dropping for the numbers playing at any given time for Call of Duty, so I'm really hoping that this Call of Duty is good. Otherwise, I'm sad to say, I think it will be the death of the franchise. So I'm hoping that they add way different kill streaks. They've always seemed to have the same kill streaks. They have some kind of care package. They have some kind of SATCOM, spy plane, etc. They have some kind of attack helicopter. Then they have some kind of chopper gunner that you can fly around. They actually did do a better job in Ghosts, but I feel like they could make some really cool kill streaks, and they can make a lot of them. They can make like 30 different kill streaks. I think Ghosts actually does have about that much, but I want them all to be attack kill streaks. To me, it's not a kill streak if you die and then respawn and get it. I've never ever tried to use those, just because then it always trains me it's okay to die, and I never ever want to be okay with dying in Call of Duty, because then, you know, there's no improvement there. So, and the next thing I want to see is better maps. I want to see more two-sided maps, just because that would help out the spawning, in my opinion, to have like a rectangular shaped map and then just keep people spawning at each side and have like larger numbers of people. That way there's less spawn trapping, because that's the whole goal, is to get rid of spawn trapping. And that's why in Ghosts people spawn in right behind you, just because they're trying to eliminate spawn trapping. That's always the reason for a game getting crappier, is because somebody always has to screw it up for somebody else. Like spawn trappers screwed up the spawning system, they had to go back, redo it all, and now the spawning was so crappy. They've tried to fix it, it still stays crappy, but like I said, just better maps. So I'm hoping to see, they kind of already started this by introducing the gold knife and the gold PDW, but I want to see different things that you can get at different prestige levels. Just because people never prestige. They never have a reason to play the game after they prestige once. I'm hoping that they add different guns at each level to get, that way people want to play until they get 10th prestige, and not just stop after number 1. So I'm hoping also that they return the old game modes, Demolition and Headquarters, or a Hardpoint kind of game mode, just because so many players played those game modes. My friend doesn't want to play Call of Duty Ghosts because it doesn't have Demolition, and I don't blame him. That was a really good game mode. I'm hoping that they add lots of more game modes as well, but the problem is if they do add too many game modes and lots of people stop playing the game, then it will be hard to get into any game mode. Today in Infected, 25 minutes is what it took me to get into a match of Infected on the PS4 for Call of Duty Ghosts. Nobody wants to play it. Nobody. There's like 1,000 people in the playlist, and if the game is going, you can't join in because that's just Infected. So you have to wait for them to come back and people to leave, and it's just a big mess. So I'm just hoping that they can get more people to play, I guess. I'm hoping also that they keep the guns unnerfed. I really don't like it when so many people find a gun good and then they just take off like all of its damage, all of its range, and then the next time you go and pick it up to use it, you can't even get a kill streak going with it. So another thing I'm hoping is longer games. I cannot believe how long some of the Battlefield games were. They were so fun to play. You can actually get into the game instead of by the time you're getting into it, you see the countdown drop down to like 10 seconds and then you're done. I really want to see longer game modes. I don't get or longer games. I want them to be like 300 kill games, not 75 kills to end a team deathmatch. Just because I played a game of Cranked, I think about 3 months ago, that lasted 2 minutes and 30 seconds. That's incredible to me, that you can finish an entire game in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. After like a minute and a half of loading, you only get to play 2 minutes. That's ridiculous. I also want to see way larger games in itself, like 20 versus 20. That would be incredible to me, because then it would actually make it more realistic instead of doing a 6 versus 6. I think that would also help out with the spawn trapping issue that they have. So that's just a couple of things that I hope to see in Advanced Warfare. The list keeps going on in my head. Those are just the main points. I really hope to see the game really change, really be different. I don't want to see another Modern Warfare kind of game where the only thing they change is the maps and the guns, but the feel of the game, the grenades, the equipment, the kill streaks are all like pretty much the same. I do think Sledgehammer has been working on this Call of Duty for a while, so I do think it's going to be a good one. I think they probably have been working on it since Modern Warfare 3, and let's see, that's that's like 2.5 years that they've probably been working on this one. Also, another thing that just came to my mind, I want to see more things in map packs. I'm getting tired of buying a map pack for $15 to get one gun and 4 maps, and then one specialty map for like extinction or survival or zombies. I do hope that they add more to their map packs. I want it to be like Battlefield, where they add like 10 guns and then they add like 6 different maps. That would be incredible in my opinion. More people would actually want to go back to the game after it gets boring at the end of December. More people would want to go back to the game when the new map packs come out. And that's important to me, that they add more stuff to the map pack, so I hope they do and not just stay to the same 4 maps that it's been ever since I've started playing like 6 years ago. Now, what I did see in watching today's trailer or game, whatever you want to call it, the gameplay that they had at E3, I did notice they did make the game look pretty nice. I think a couple of aspects were weird just because it's supposed to be so futuristic. The guns were actually, they look kind of cool, the guns. The red dot sight looked cool that the guy used. If you do want to go and see that, I suggest you go to Ali A's channel or TMartTN. I will not have that just because I have no way of getting it, I guess. I mean, I could just go and screen record somebody else's video, but I don't really want to do that. But it is a pretty nice looking game. I just hope that it's not just the campaign that looks nice like it did in Modern Warfare 3. I don't know if you know Modern Warfare 3, the gameplay they had looked sweet. You play the game, it looks sweet. Like, into a 1 day of gameplay, it was crap. After about 1 day, it got completely boring. That's why I hope they changed it up, because that was just like an extension of Modern Warfare 2, but just a modded Modern Warfare 2 just enough that it was crappy. So, like I said, I hope they actually do improve the game. That's the whole goal. They should be focused like no tomorrow on this, because I think if they produce another bad Call of Duty, that's going to be it for their franchise. Nobody's going to want to buy a Call of Duty, and the people who do are probably going to not want it after a couple of months. So that's just what I hope to see in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. It is kind of a cool name, I guess. Maybe not, I don't know. Like I always say at the end of my videos, or try to, thank you so much for watching these videos. It really means a lot when you watch the videos, even though I don't get that many views. I know it's going to take a while to get a lot of views on YouTube, but like I said, thank you so much for watching the videos. Leave a comment on what you want to see. I'm very curious to see what you guys want to see. I bet you guys have some great ideas. So just like I said, just leave a comment of what you guys want to see. Thank you for tuning in.
Nice work, Ghosts. Well done.